Hey, what's up, guys? Econ Bulldog along with Credit Coach Nicole Scott. In this video, Navy Federal Credit Boxing, we're going to go round for round, 4 rounds, play for play, bar for bar, see who got the best Navy Federal hacks.
Finish
right?
her!
I hate the word guru. You guys liked it. Hey, but me and Nicole are
Prepare
going
to
to give
fight.
you everything unedited. Let's go round for round. Whoever wins at the end, let us know. Are you Team Econ Bulldog or are you Team Credit Coach Nicole Scott? Let us know. And at the end of the day, you guys are the winners, but I want to know, is Team Econ Bulldog all day?
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys for tuning in. So we're going to be getting into the 4 rounds where we're going toe to toe, giving you all of the Navy Federal hacks, and you guys are going to be the judge on who won. So make sure that you are leaving your comment below and letting us know what you think, because at the end of the day, we are here for you guys to give you these hacks. Because let me tell you something, Navy Federal Credit Union is the #1 credit union in the United States right now. So you want to make sure that you know better, because you know how I say, if you knew better, you would do better. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Econ Bulldog. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a founder of Lawtino Solutions, Lawtino Solutions. I went to USC University in Southern California. I quit law school to pursue entrepreneurship. I'm all in on this credit game, and I'm bringing you some fire today. Let's go, Team Econ Bulldog.
Let's go. Let's go. My name is Credit Coach Nicole Scott, guys. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, obviously, you know I specialize in personal credit and business credit. I help a lot of people start their credit repair business. I started this whole credit journey back in 2017 when I had horrible credit and used so many different people to help me fix my credit. And finally, I realized it's not about credit repair, but it's finding credit coaches that are going to walk you through the process so you can have long-term success. So that's what I focus on, is helping people with their personal credit, business credit, personal trade lines, business trade lines, and getting you guys the success that you need. Success doesn't come overnight, especially with credit, but we are here to help you find the credit success that you guys have been looking for, because I know at some point we all become sick and tired of being sick and tired. And let me tell you guys, that's why we have joined forces to bring you some game-changing information for those of you that are serious about success when it comes to credit. Let's go.
Round 1, fight.
Auto loan hack.
Finish her.
All right. Auto loan hack for the best approval. Write this down, because this bar is going to be heavy. All right. Your best approval, have a minimum score of at least a 660 credit score, and it has to be a FICO, not your Credit Karma score. All right. 660 TransUnion FICO. All right. First, you need to at least have your Navy Federal account for 3 to 6 months for the best approval odds.
Well done.
Okay. I'm going to tell you exactly what to put on your application.
Excellent.
You're going to put that you make 96,000 household income. Even if you make 30 or 40, you can say that, you know, your wife makes that and you make that and your older son makes that, and that's a combined of 96,000.
Well done.
Rent is 500. You're going to have both checking and savings, and you're going to put that you're employed. Even if you have your own business, do not put that you own a business. Self-employed, do not put that. Employed, that you are the manager of your business.
Impressive.
You got that? All right, I'm going to tell you a quick story. My mom just recently got a car from Toyota. We're going to give her 8.9. But I look out for my mom, so I made her have a Navy Federal account. She's had it for 6 months.
Well done.
She has one cash reward card, 7,500, and she got approved for 4.9 APR with Navy Federal. That is big. She saved like $180 off the bat, guys. So Navy Federal, this hack is crazy. All right. Another thing.
Outstanding.
When you open up your Navy Federal account, make sure to have $1,000 to $3,000 just sitting there. Let it simmer. Okay, so when you apply for the auto loan,
Flawless
you have
victory.
money in there, and it's easier for them to approve you. All right, guys, that is the auto loan
Well
hack.
done.
Dropping bars.
Impressive.
Credit line increase, guys. How many of you out there want a credit line increase with no hard pull? Well, with
Outstanding.
Navy Federal, all that you have to do is request the credit line increase directly through the app. Okay.
Excellent.
Now, use this with caution because sometimes it can result in a hard pull. Now, chances are they're going to hard pull you from TransUnion if there is a hard pull. However, if it does result in you getting a credit line increase, then it's totally worth it because
Well
one
done.
hard inquiry is not going to kill you. And this is the exact strategy that I myself
Outstanding.
have even used to raise my credit cards up into the $30,000 range. We all want high limit credit cards, but sometimes we don't necessarily start off. So, hey, I started off between 20 and 25K, and now I'm between $32,000 and $34,000 with my credit cards by simply requesting a credit line increase every 3 to 6 months directly through the app. For me, I did not get a hard pull, but every situation is a little bit different. Use with caution. So make sure that you have been a good client with Navy Federal.
Excellent.
No late payments, no overdrafts, nothing like that anytime recent. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Damn, she hit us with the request your credit line increase. Damn.
Brutality.
All right, let's go. Let's get into it. Now, before we go any further, guys, I need you to do me a favor. Make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe, make sure that you have your bell notifications on so when we drop videos, you are the first one notified to get these gems because I'm telling you guys, today we're going to be dropping some major game for you guys to soak up when it comes to Navy Federal because this is going to help open up so many doors for you, and we're just getting started. So go ahead and
Well
make sure to hit
done.
that like button, subscribe, and leave us a comment
Excellent.
below. Let us know if you have any questions. Let's get into it.
Round 2. Fight.
The internal score. The internal score hack. Do me a favor, guys. You guys that are watching, get your credit score and just rip it up. Rip it up. Rip it up. Rip it up. You know why? Because we don't need it. Not for Navy Federal. Internal score hack matters. And I'm going to share that with you guys real quick.
Finish her.
Internal score starts from 100 to 450. You won't know what your score is unless you apply for a product. They will not tell you over the phone, and you get a denial over letter. They'll let you know what your internal score is. Now check it out. You want it to get as close to 450 as possible, so when you apply for stuff, they're more than likely to give it to you. This is how you increase your internal score. Check it out. Number 1, have a direct deposit. You don't have to deposit the whole check. You can deposit $100, $200, whatever it is, but you need direct deposit money coming in to that account. Number 2, COD, certificate of deposit. What does that mean? That means you're putting money in a savings account and it's going to give you a dividend or APY per year. So like, for example, a 3-month certificate for $1,000 can be 4%. All right. You can use it like vacation money or some of the case, but that's COD. All right. Number 2, credit card. If you have a credit card with them, that's build internal score. Number 3, have a pledge loan with Navy Federal. Have a secured card. If you don't have a credit card, secured card. Have a checking and savings account.
Impressive.
All this is going to build points, right? If you have an auto loan with them, that's going to build an internal score. We all want us to have as close to 450 as possible. So when we ask for something for Navy Federal, hey, Navy Fed, I'm in the 400s. Let me get a little personal loan, 25K. Oh, we'll bless you, Econ Bulldog, because you've been a loyal customer and you have all these products. Let's go.
Outstanding.
That part, woo, killing it. We're going to be talking about the couples hack. Now, we're going to be talking about how and why you need to keep separate accounts so you and your spouse can get more funding.
Excellent.
Okay, now if you are a Navy Federal member, you can easily get all of your household members into Navy Federal, and now all of you guys can get bank accounts, credit cards, whatever credit products you need. The great thing about the credit cards is, hey, if say your wife gets a high limit credit card, but you don't, now your wife can add you as an authorized user to her high limit credit cards, which are in return going to help you get higher limit credit cards in the future. Now, combined, you're adding more available credit to your overall credit profile. Now, here's one thing I want to tell you guys. Don't ever co-sign for each other, okay? Keep that separate. If you need to co-sign for a vehicle or some sort of credit product, don't do it. Work on your credit. Make sure you can qualify on your own, because eventually that is going to result in more funding for you guys. Now, obviously you can't co-sign for credit cards, but same concept. You want to get more available credit that you can add to your credit profile. Make sure your payment history is 100%. That is the most important thing that you guys can do for not only yourselves, but your spouses. And you can even add your children to your credit cards to help them acquire a perfect 700 credit score as well. Let's go.
Damn, I like that one. I like that one. Add the kid, man. She crushed me on that one. That's a good one. Hey, what's up, guys? Econ Bulldog here, along with credit coach Nicole Scott. This Navy Fed credit boxing match is fire, guys. If you haven't subscribed to both our channels, let's go. Econ Bulldog, credit coach Nicole Scott. We offer more services that you have no idea. Tune in. We upload constantly, and let's get this going, all right? So make sure to subscribe.
Round 3.
Hey guys, avoid getting denied. I don't know, round 2 was pretty heavy. All right, but round 3 right here, avoid getting denied. All right, what do you mean by that, Econ? What do you mean by avoid getting denied? All right, guys, because you didn't hear from me, but it happened to me. All right, when you have a business banking account, you want to make sure you're not a high-risk business. So for those of you who want to start credit repair or go in that niche, just know that a lot of banks, a majority of them, right, do not like credit repair. Payment processors don't really like credit repair, okay? So you need to understand that do not have credit repair anywhere in your website. That's number one, okay? So avoid the name Credit Repair Solutions.com. Avoid the name anything with credit
Finish her
in it, guys. There's a lot of high risk, like trucking, right? Even real estate. People don't want those high risk niches, and the bank's like, hey, you know what? We're not willing to do that. But what you can do, right, is to make sure your website has something like consulting, right? Consulting is advised. You can have a website like consultingyou.com, okay? And in that website, make sure there's no word in credit, okay? I do e-commerce. Credit is kind of like mixed in there because all my business is done Zoom virtually. So consulting is a key aspect to that, all right, guys? I don't want you to get denied. This is a big hack for those of you getting your LLC, right? You're getting your EIN number and stuff like that. And I'm going to throw you a heavy gem right here as an added bonus. Your EIN is free, okay? If you go to zenbusiness.com, you can get a free LLC. They'll try to upsell you everything in the book, right? But just know that you don't have to pay for all that. You can just go next, and you'll get your LLC for free. If you're in California, even better. Let's go.
Well done.
Oh my God. You know, if I would have known that information before when I was getting into Navy Federal, I got denied a bank account, a business bank account with Navy Federal as well. And if I would have known that, just this information is just game changing. Like it is fire. It is fire.
Round three, you know, got to give it to the people.
Impressive.
Man. Go prepaid card hack. A lot of you are always asking me, how can I liquidate my credit cards? How can I turn my credit cards into cash? this is a great way that you can actually turn your credit cards into real cash money. Okay. Navy Federal actually offers a prepaid debit card called the Go Prepaid Card, and it is on a separate app. You can load this debit card with a credit card. Okay. So if you have a Navy Federal credit card or another sort of credit card, you can actually load this prepaid debit card through the prepaid debit card app. Again, that's a separate app, the Navy Federal app. And you can pull out up to $600 per day from an ATM. And they are only going to be charging a $1 convenience fee. So, of course, there might be other fees with ATM machines, but all in all, $1 is a pretty good darn deal if you ask me. The great thing about it is also, say, for example, you don't have time to go to the ATM every day. You can actually add up to 5 different card holders. Yes, 5 different card holders. They do not need to be Navy Federal members. They just need to be at least 13 years of age. They need to actually be a U.S. citizen, and they can use their cards as needed. You have a point of sale purchase limit of $3,000. So if you go to, say, Costco, or if you're into manufacturer spending, you can actually spend up to $3,000 at any retailer.
Excellent.
This is what the Go Prepaid card looks like. It's a little orange card. And guess what? Navy Federal also offers gift cards. The holidays are coming up. A gift card is a great way that you can actually use your credit to get higher amounts of credit purchasing gift cards for, say, Christmas or birthdays. And guess what? You can purchase your gift cards with a Navy Federal credit card. So these are 2 ways that you can help, put a lot of spend on your cards. You can turn your credit into cash. I mean, there's so many opportunities out there, guys. All you have to do is take action. So let's go.
Outstanding.
Hey, that's a lot of cash advance fees you're saving the people right here.
Heck yes. Like,
Oh.
a lot of people have never even talked about the Navy Federal gift card. And the dope part about this is a lot of places nowadays don't allow you to buy gift cards with a credit card. If you go to the store here in California, if I go to Safeway or any sort of grocery store and try to buy a gift card with my credit card, they're going to tell me no. Like, I've been told no so many times. They tell me, nope, it has to be a debit card or it has to be cash. So this is a huge thing, because a lot of times the cards have an introduction rate or an introduction offer where if you spend so much money in the first 90 days or so, then you get a reward. So these are some great ways to be able to, just double down on everything.
Brutality.
Ooh, let's go.
Great.
Let's go.
Outstanding.
And if you haven't by now, guys, make sure that you have liked our video. We need you to get your engagement going. Leave us a comment below. Let us know if you have any questions. And I'm telling you guys, make sure that you have subscribed to the Econ Bulldog YouTube channel and to Credit Coach Nicole Scott. And if you want to see us collaborate more, we need your engagement with the video so this information can help reach a wider audience. Because let me tell you guys something, if I knew this information 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when I was first getting started with Navy Federal, I mean, I could have avoided so many mistakes. So just make sure that you guys are sharing this information, share it on your social media pages, and engage. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let's go.
Final round. Fight. Finish her.
The flagship hack, guys. Real quick. This is round 4. I'm gonna end it with a bang. I'm gonna make sure I take out Credit Coach Nicole Scott. Hopefully, guys, you guys decide. But look, the flagship hack, right there. All right. I'm gonna say it with it on my forehead. Right. Everyone tries to go for this card. Why? Because it has an $80,000 up to an $80,000 limit can be held on this card. All other cards, I believe it's only 50,000, right? But in general, with personal credit, Navy Fed would only let you carry up to 80,000 as a whole. I haven't met someone that has three $80,000 cards under their personal. If you have, definitely let me know. All right. So this is how you get the flagship card. Remember, Navy Fed is all based on internal data points. Let's say you have the cash reward card. All right. This is the hack. Number one, it has to have more than $5,000. That's number one. All right. Just a little quick gem. Did you guys know that any card over 5,000 turns into a Visa signature? If it's less than 5,000, it's just a Visa card. All right. And you can call Visa and say, hey, Visa, where's the nearest movie theater that I can buy tickets from? And there's like your concierge, but you have to have a Visa signature. Anyways,
outstanding.
The fastest way to get the flagship card is just call Navy Fed and say, look, I have the cash rewards card for a year. It's 5,000. I want to do a product exchange. I don't want the cash reward card. I want the flagship. And just like that, they're going to mail it to you in your house. You'll have the flagship. Hopefully it won't be on your forehead like me, but you'll have this bad boy around. So when you start paying for it, people's like, oh, damn, he got the flagship. He must have big boy money. Drop that. Let's go.
Well done.
Woo! Woo! Imagine what an $80,000 credit card could do for your personal credit and your business credit, because it all starts on the personal side. And if you could add an $80,000 credit card to your personal side, I mean, that's just opening up the floodgates for funding for you, basically. Like, open up the floodgates. Here comes the money.
Let's go. All this flagship hack. Same thing. I wish I knew this information. And I was in the Marines when I joined at 17, and they made me open up a Navy Federal account, but I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know nothing about credit.
Yeah.
I had it closed down, and it's sad, but right now I probably could have had way over $1 million with products and services within Navy Federal had I stuck with it. But hey, you know what, guys? You guys are learning from us, our mistakes. That's why we're providing you with this video. All right, so if you're watching this, make sure to show some love.
Absolutely. And if you have to watch the video, that's what it's here for. Replay it, listen to it while you're driving, listen to it while you're multitasking, because you can learn the information, but there's two steps. You have to learn it, and then you have to actually take action. You have to actually do it, right? And the thing about it is, we're always scared to do new things when we're first learning, but now is the time, okay? You've got to take action now, okay? So, man, that was a great hack. Oh, like I said, same thing. If I would have known this information before, it's a total game changer.
Well done. Finish him.
The pledge loan hack, guys. I know this is what everybody is talking about. This is what's on fire right now all over YouTube, is the pledge loan hack. And we're going to drop it for you. I'm dropping it for you. Like, this information right here, this is how I have helped not only myself, but tons of clients. And I'm going to be showing you guys how somebody was able to get $250,000 home equity line of credit by leveraging the pledge loan hack. I was able to get a $20,000 credit card leveraging the pledge loan hack. So this concept is the same concept that I want you guys to use to get higher limit credit cards, higher limit loans. I mean, whatever your goal is, whether it's high limit credit cards, auto loan, personal loan, home equity line of credit, home improvement loan, whatever your goal is, you can use the pledge loan hack to help you enhance your approval odds. Let's get into it, guys, and make sure that you guys have your pen, you have your paper, because this information right here, there is no other YouTube channel that is going to show you step by step how it's done. Okay. And we're bringing it to you guys. We are bringing it to you. So make sure that you have subscribed, like, and comment below. So let's get into it. How does the pledge loan work? Well, the pledge loan is basically a secured loan. You're taking money that you already have sitting around in maybe a savings account or wherever, and you're putting that money onto your credit report. And this is going to help a number of ways. It's going to help you build your relationship with Navy Federal, and it's also going to help you add a higher installment loan to your credit report, which in resulting in that is going to help you get higher amounts with banks like Navy Federal and other banks, because sometimes you have to have what's called comparable credit on your credit report for a lender or financial institution to feel comfortable lending to you. So this is what the promissory note looks like. It's basically going to show you the amount that you're going to be pledging. There is going to be a small interest rate associated. Usually it's about a 4% interest rate, right? It'll tell you the amount of payments. It'll tell you the number of payments. Now, when you are doing anything over 200,000, they are going to do a 60-month term. So you can see here, this is 200,000 and this is a 60-month term. You will need to have the funds available in your savings account. So here is an example of what it looks like, right? We've put the money in our share savings account. We are ready to do our pledge loan. And you can see here, the pledge loan is for $200,000. Okay. Now, obviously, some people are like, well, yeah, sounds great, but I don't have $200,000 in cash sitting around that I can just use for a pledge loan. Well, guess what? People can actually sponsor you. Okay. So say, for example, you have, a grandmother or grandfather, mother, father, whomever that has a lot of cash sitting around, and you can get them to open up a Navy Federal account. You can't do a pledge loan until you've been with Navy Federal for about 30 days. Okay. You want to wait about 30 days before you do your pledge loan, but they can actually add you onto their pledge loan as a co-borrower. So now that installment loan is going to show up on their credit report and your credit report. Okay. So it's kind of like, if you don't have the money, you can have a family member just add you. You can go directly to a branch. You might be able to do it over the phone as well. When I do my pledge loans, obviously it's just for myself, but I was able to do everything over the phone. Now, when it comes into the co-borrower situation, I recommend just going into the bank, making sure everything's set up right. Okay. Now you can see here, this is how the pledge loan is going to look once it is on your report. It just shows as a shares pledged loan. So you are using your cash to build credit, and you have to understand the concept behind it. Okay. This is going to help you get your foot in the door better with Navy Federal, because Navy Federal is a relationship bank. So when you're saying, hey, I'm willing to take the first step in this relationship and give you all I got, then Navy Federal is going to give you a whole lot more, because you guys are building a meaningful relationship, right? Now, you're going to want to wait about 15 to 30 days to pay it down. You want to allow time for this to actually report onto your credit report as a $200,000 balance. And then you want to pay it down almost, to like 15%, 10%, something like that. Because if you were to leave this whole $200 or $200,000 balance, it does affect your debt to income ratio. So I always like, and everyone's, concept of this might be a little different based on your goals and your situation. But, the best, rule of thumb is to get the pledge loan, allow about 15 to 30 days for it to report. Okay. And then pay about 90% of it off. Okay. Now you can see here, it will show the balance. You can actually use the app to pay more. You always want to set up auto pay. Okay. Even though you plan to pay more, always set this up on auto pay for the minimum amount due, because one thing that you don't want to do is screw up and get a late payment. Okay. That would be totally counterproductive to what we're trying to do here. Okay. So Next step is
Impressive.
ba 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 boom. We want to pay it down in the app, but keep the auto pay on. Okay. So we're going to say, hey, we're going to select the account that we want to pay down our pledge loan. And we're going to select about 92%. This is a higher amount. So sometimes you might not need to pay it down as much. But in this case, what we did was we paid it down 92.5%. Okay. So now the balance due is only about 15K. But guess what? Since you paid that off, your next payment isn't due until like 2026. Okay. And obviously, you're probably going to want to pay that off prior to that. But that's just to kind of show you guys, if you make a big lump sum payment, within like the first 30 days of getting it, you won't have a payment due for some years. Okay. But this is just to have that, payment history, because every month it's still going to be reporting as an on-time payment. It'll just say, okay, meaning you're in good standing. So you've kept this thing in good standing. But this now adds a $200,000 trade line to your credit report. We've paid it down 92.5%. So there's only about a $15,000 balance left. So that's great, because now it's no longer really affecting your debt to income. Now, if you're buying a home or you're buying something, that is going to be affected by your debt to income, obviously a pledge loan might not be the best solution for you right now. But if your goal is to get higher limit credit cards, if you want to get a home equity line of credit, a home improvement loan, or anything directly with Navy Federal, this is going to help your approval odds. So here's an example of what it looks like. So we want to give it about 15 to 30 days, again, to allow that balance to update on our credit reports. So allow about a 60-day turnaround time for this to all happen, because we want to allow it to report to our credit, and then we want to pay it down. And then we want to allow that to update to our credit reports. So next time we apply for something, it's going to show that we paid off $185,000 in 30 days, which is great for our credit, right? So we're going to allow that to update on our reports. And then we are going to apply for whatever it is that is on our goal sheet, whether that's a credit card, like I said, home equity line of credit. In this person's case, they applied for a HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit. They were approved for $250,000. Okay, $250,000. So this strategy is going to help you. Now, do I think that this person would have gotten approved had they not done a $200,000 pledge loan? They would have, but not for as much. They may have got like up to 50K, but they would have not gotten up to $250,000. Okay. So this strategy is going to help raise the bar for you. I used the same strategy. I did a $20,000 pledge loan. Boom. My next credit card with them was $20,000. So you can see he put 200,000, he got 250,000. So you can see that this strategy is going to help you enhance your approval with Navy Federal. And this was also confirmed by a licensed equity specialist via phone and email that this is the way to do it. Okay. So I'm just going to drop that bar and leave it like that. Boom.
Damn. That definitely knocked me out. Obviously, for a pledge loan, it's got to be way more than 2 minutes just to give the audience a good depth. And obviously, she's showing the receipts. You guys can't argue that, right? It's just right in front of you guys. The magic thing is you guys got to execute on this, right? Me and credit coach Nicole went pound for pound. We went round for round. We gave all Navy, a little slither, right? And we want you guys to see, who won in your opinion. Hey, I've done the bars that you've done, or when you guys tried it, whatever the case may be, right? Each one has their own play, and the way you guys execute, that's, you guys really won in this whole credit boxing match, right? But at the end of the day, we're doing this. We want to play for keeps. Let us know who won, me or Credit Coach Nicole Scott.
Leave it in the comments below. Make sure that you comment below. Let us know your feedback. We want to hear from you guys. And if you want us to collab on more videos, leave us comments below, guys. We need your engagement with this video. And we also need you to share this video with other people. Share it on Facebook. Share it with friends, family.
You know what? I'm feel giving, and I feel like whoever watches this video, right, and we get it to a certain amount, if we get 1,000 likes, right, well, I'm gonna do, you know, and support Nicole's channel as well, is I'm gonna donate a $24,000 trade line to one person in the comments. We're gonna go through it, and that's just giving back to you guys.
Wow.
Right? You know, 24K trade line for you guys, and it will report for 2 months. But at the end of the day, you can do some heavy plays with that, and that's strengthening your credit profile. So definitely appreciate you, Credit Coach Nicole Scott, for having this boxing credit match one-on-one. And, you know, we're trying to collab. We're trying to grow our YouTube channel, but mainly we're trying to educate our viewers, right? We connect with you guys. We appreciate your comments. And, you know, I love to do what I do. And I'm glad to be humble enough to do it with Credit Coach Nicole Scott. So appreciate you, Nicole.
Well, thank you so much. I had a great time today. I appreciate you spending your day with me. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here, and we're giving our audience nothing but value. And that's what I'm all about, guys. And that's what Econ Bulldog's all about as well, is providing value, because we have already been there. We've already done that. We know what to do, what not to do. We've, did some trial and error ourselves. We have a lot of the same stories that we've shared and experiences. And sometimes, some of those experiences are very costly. So that's why we try to bring you this information, so you don't have to make those same costly mistakes that we had to endure in the past. So make sure that you guys are rewatching these videos. Like I said, if you're driving, just be listening to the information, because this is game changing. You can literally, do most of this stuff over the phone with Navy Federal. The great thing about them is they are open 24 hours. Now, their business side is a different story, but they are used to, their members being overseas in other countries. So they are 24 hours. So there's no excuse not to get this information done and start working towards your goals. So I personally wanted to thank you so much for watching today. I want to thank Econ Bulldog. If you haven't followed him, make sure that you have subscribed to his channel and you are following him. Man, I saw him on YouTube before we collabed, and I'm like, dude, this guy is fire. Like, he's dropping some major game for you guys, and he is bilingual. So if you don't speak English, he can help you. If you have friends or family that don't speak English, this is your go-to guy for your Spanish needs, because this guy, I'm telling you guys, he knows his stuff. Not only can he help you get your credit together, but he can help you start generating additional streams of income with credit, e-com, you name it. This guy, he's really the GOAT, like seriously. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. We greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you haven't by now, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel. Credit Coach Nicole Scott, Econ Bulldog, we are out.